Greetings, this is going to be a short recap about a very wholesome cultural anime. If you like vanilla and romance, then you should watch this anime. If you don't know where to watch it, Google and Incognito are your best friends. The main character, Takaya, has a childhood friend, and her name is Enri. It looks like she is working as a maid, and she is serving under him. However, she is very cold and rude toward him.
Takaya-sama, おはようございます。起床のお時間です。Takaya-sama、失礼いたします。
ああ、起きてるよ。
だったらさっさと返事なさいよ、グーズ。
ごめんなさい。
Despite that, he is fine with it and does not punish her. I guess he liked to be verbally abused. Comment below if you are the same too. Moving on, at school, his friends made fun of him, and they refer to her as his wife since she always brought lunch to him. Based on my observation, they still do not know that she is working as his maid. Anyways, she looks very pissed and disgusted when they called her his wife. In addition, she also roasts him as usual.
四条杏里。彼女は俺の家に仕える使用人夫婦の娘で、今では俺付きのメイドとして働いているわけだが。
たまには感想くらい言ったら、お母さんには伝えといてあげる。お粗末な舌。
小さい頃は庭で一緒に遊んだり、それなりに仲良くやっていたと思う。
By the way, when they were little, both of them are in good term with each others, and they always played together. She even told him that she wants to become his bride when she became an adult. However, due to unknown reason, her attitude toward him changed completely, and she looks like she is having period all the damn time. Well, the Excalibur treatment and some protein shake will definitely change her later. Anyhow, she has the balls. Wait, she has none actually. Anyways, she even dared to kick him in the rear so he can fast travel into his car. Her dad apologized to him for her action, but she does not give a damn as usual.
でも早く謝れ。大丈夫だから。
ヘラヘラすんな。気持ち悪い。起きろ。起きろ。
お前、もうちょっと起こし方ってもんが。
During the weekend, she wakes him up since he has some plans with his classmate later. Although she is very rude to him, she is quite efficient in her work.
着替えは机の上。朝食はお弁当に詰めてあるから、車の中で食べなさい。
はい。
わかったらとっととその汚い顔洗ってくる。歯磨きも。
じゃあ行ってくる。
はいはい。こっちも掃除とかあるんだから、さっさと消えて。
After everything is completed, he is going to meet his classmate, and she is going to clean up his room. At the same time, he realized that he has forgotten his phone in his room, so he is going to get it. Little did he know that forgetting his phone is a canon event, so is locking the damn door. When he is outside his room, he found out that she is doing a solo let's play on his bed while sniffing his clothes. He has no idea why the hell is she doing that now, but he is watching her gameplay in 4K, and he is the only viewer. When he is watching her live stream, the other maid called out to him.
お坊ちゃま、いかがなされましたか？
いや、なんでもない。
That surprised him, and he has no choice but to enter his room. As a result, her solo let's play was interrupted by him, and she is very surprised to see him. I bet the editor's melons that she did not see him coming. Well, she is going to see that later. She wants to know if he is watching her just now. He only told her that he forgot to take his phone, and he did not see much.
嘘ね。
何が？
However, she knew that he is bullshitting, since his Excalibur is ready for battle, and it is going to break free from its scabbard. Despite getting caught in 4K, she looks very calm and cold as usual. She even tries to turn the whole situation, and roast him for being a man of culture.
こんな変態が後目で、この家、大丈夫？
こいつ、人のベッドでことしといて。
いいくらい、年頃なら誰だってすんでしょ。
That definitely pissed him off now, so he is going to give her the perfect punishment. What a fucking surprise. He wants her to clean his Excalibur the climate-friendly way. At the same time, he can shut her mouth up, and he wouldn't have to listen to her rude remarks. You guys can do the same in real life too, since I am doing the same to my editor, and it is very effective. Moving on, he told her that she has to take responsibility for staining his bed and causing his Excalibur to be enraged. Since she is at fault this time, she has no choice but to accept this outcome and starts to clean his Excalibur slowly. In the meantime, she is still very rude to him and insulting him as usual. He is so done with her and immediately used his almighty Excalibur to shut her up deeply. As expected, it is very effective and peace has been restored. After a while, he feels like he is going to pay her early this month. So, he deposited a lot of fresh international currency in her. I did not expect that, but she actually stored all of it without wasting a single drop. The editor should learn from her. By the way, that does not look like a punishment to me. She thought the same too, and roasted him for having cold feet before using Protein Blast.
それで何がしつけよ。
He is not going to let that slide, so he slides his Excalibur through her twin mountains.
柔らけえ。
普段からそういう目で人の体見てたわけ。キモ。
うっせえ。
Due to natural biological response, she is feeling it now and keeps releasing some royalty-free audio. Although she tries to keep her composure and remain calm, he can see through her facade since her dungeon is experiencing a monsoon season now. Despite all of that, she is still very rude to him. I don't understand what is her problem. Perhaps she cannot be honest with her feelings. Anyways, he gave her some all-natural organic facial mask, and he managed to summon a great flood from her dungeon. Although he has used Protein Blast twice, his Excalibur is still strong and ready for battle. So, he told her that it's time for dungeon exploration time. He suddenly realized that he might have gone overboard with his punishment. However, when he is thinking about it, she suddenly pushed him down. After that, she is going to start a new co-op game, and it is the Bouncing Simulator Mate Edition. Just so you know, you can't find that shit on Steam. Anyhow, it seems like this is her first time playing this game, so she is proceeding slowly. He tries to tease her about it, and she politely asked him to shut the hell up. By the way, although he is a beginner in dungeon exploration, he did not use any protective gear because he is rich as fuck. Moving on, it seems like they are speedrunning this game, so he used Protein Blast after a short while. His quick retreat game is good, since he managed to retreat from her dungeon at the last second. Then, she made fun of him for using Quick Shot. However, she does not realize that he is the Protein Man now. No one makes fun of the Protein Man and gets away with it.
にしても早すぎなのよ。お坊ちゃまはご来所がありませんわね。
お坊ちゃまっつーな。
So, he is going to show her the power of his Excalibur and continue the punishment as usual. He is punishing the crap out of her like his life depends on it. Despite spawning a lot of water that is enough to solve water shortage problem in Africa, she still does not want to admit that she is actually enjoying this process. It seems like she is still prideful and does not want to be honest. Despite that, the punishment must continue, and as usual, his retreat game is strong, so he used Protein Blast outside her dungeon. I guess he does not have to worry about any work-related accident. After the punishment is over, he finally attained post-protein enlightenment and realized that he has messed up. He knew that he is going to get cancelled for abusing his authority.
立って。
はい。来たか。
はい。いいわよ、座って。
え？
However, she does not talk about it and focus on cleaning the bed instead. He is very surprised by her action, and he chose not to question her any further. Then, she left the room in a hurry.
はあ？汗と汁まみれのシーツで寝たかった？
いえ、とんでもないです。
替えは後で持ってくるから。
After that, it seems like she is very tired and her face is blushing red. If only she could be honest with him for once. Anyways, this is the recap for part 2 now.
おお、あれが興福寺の御曹司か。
今のうちに取り入っておこうかしら。
When he is little, she always protects him from those who wants to take advantage of him. He is having a nightmare where Henry is leaving him.
アンリ？お坊ちゃま。
When he wakes up, he remembered about the incident yesterday, and he assumed that she is very angry at him. It seems like he couldn't find the right time to apologize to her. When he is walking past the kitchen, he saw Henry preparing food. He realized that she is in a good mood. I mean, she just received the finest protein pie yesterday. Why would she be in a bad mood? By the way, the editor is the same as her.
あとは詰めるだけ。
アンリ？
昨日頑張っちゃったし、今日のお弁当は精のつくものたくさん入れなきゃね。私にあんな興奮しちゃうなんて。
てっきりいつも以上に不機嫌感まき散らしてると思ってたけど。
Moving on, she is showing expression that he has never seen before since she is always grumpy and cold to him.
いや、違う。知ってるだろ。あれが。いつも笑顔で優しく手を引いてくれた俺の大好きな。
He wants to call out to her and apologize to her. However, he couldn't find the courage to do that because he is afraid that they might argue again. In the meantime, she is having a monologue and he finds out that she couldn't be honest with her feelings. In addition, his lunch was actually made by her and she is lying to him all this time.
いつもあんなひどい態度で突き放して、こんなことはやめらんなくて。最低だな。もうやめなきゃ、全部。
何考えてんだ。けど、悩んでる場合じゃねえ。
He knew that her feelings is also mutual, so he entered the kitchen and gave her a hug from behind. She was caught off guard and quickly told him that this lunch is not for him. He does not buy her bullshit and starts to get his daily dose of water from her holy canal. Since it is healthy to get 3 cups of water after waking up, he is helping himself to her holy canal, and he actually got a lot of holy water. Suddenly, her mom entered the kitchen, and that surprised them. When she is chatting with her mom, he does not stop his quest to get the holy water and continue to farm her holy canal. Fortunately, her mom does not find anything unusual and leave them alone.
もう、タカヤのバカ。
After that, he wants to repay her since she has been making lunch for him all the time. So, he is going to give her some protein-rich breakfast.
俺の赤ちゃん、産んでくれ。
He starts to explore her dungeon since it is more efficient to provide the breakfast that way. Coincidentally, that is what I did to the editor every morning too. Anyways, he wants her to become his wife and bear his child. She asked him to stop that, since he is the head of the household, and she is just a lowly maid. However, he does not give a shit about that, and confessed his feelings to her. Despite that, she is still stubborn, and told him that he should find someone suitable for him. At the same time, he continued the protein time as usual, while telling her that he loves her. Before she could reach the peak, he suddenly stopped the protein time, and asked for her consent since it is 2024 now. She told him that she is willing to become his wife, and he gave her a lot of nutritious creamy protein pie as breakfast. You guys should eat that for breakfast too. Ever since that incident, her expression and personality has completely changed. She is no longer rude and cold to him. At school, both of them are being lovey-dovey with each other, and their classmates have no idea what is going on. Well, what did I say? The Excalibur treatment and protein supplement can really change someone for the better.
はい、
みんな見てるし。
未来の当主様がおどおどしないの。
ったく。
あ、ごめん、外しちゃった。失礼いたしました。ご主人様。
ごめん、アンリ。ちょっと休憩。
After a few days, they went on a date too, and he bought a lot of clothes for her. He compliments her, and that made her embarrassed.
アンリが悪い。
バカ。でも、この荷物じゃ身動き取れないし、どこかで休憩。
After a while, she told him that they should take a break somewhere. What a surprise, she actually brought him to a holy sanctuary. He is trying to hold himself back for protein time since it is their first date. However, she does not care about that and starts the wholesome protein time. At that moment, he suddenly remembered about Henry being cold just a few days ago. He couldn't believe that she is the same person now, and she is assisting his Excalibur like her life depends on it. He told her that his skill gauge is about to be full, so she stopped her helping hand and gave him full access to her dungeon. It seems like she is being honest right now. Now, that is a good character development right there. Anyways, they did a lot of protein time during their break, and he gave her a lot of tasty protein shake so she will not be exhausted throughout the day. After a few weeks, when she is cleaning the yard, her mom called out to her and asked her to make preparation for the wedding.
神父は準備に時間かかるのよ。
嘘、もうこんな時間？メイクは式場でやってくれるし、いっか。よし、行こう。おっと、今日はこれいらなかった。
It seems like she is getting married with him after all. Now, that is a wholesome happy ending right there. Well, that is the end of my recap for this very wholesome cultural anime. This anime currently has 4 episodes now, and this recap is about episode 2 and 3. These are the comments and feedback for this anime from a cultural website. So, what do you guys think about the plot and animation of this anime? Let me know in the comment section below after you watched it alone or with your families for some top 10 family moments.